All right, it's time to talk about your weekend plans. What's going on this weekend? Stephanie Guerra is here for our Puro Picks, local influencer extraordinaire. Always great to have you here.
Ooh.
Thank you for all those compliments. I know.
I like that. Just kind of rolls off the tongue there. All right. I love the things that you bring to us. If you don't have anything that you want to do this weekend, we've got some things you can do.
Always.
Photo Septiembre.
Yes. So obviously we're in September now. We're past Labor Day. It's not any cooler, right, Adam? No. But we're having fun still all the time. Photo Septiembre is very cool. It is annually San Antonio's celebration of photography. So it's an amazing festival that runs all month long in San Antonio and in the Texas Hill Country. And there is literally an event every single day of the month, multiple events where you can see amazing photography work in galleries, in coffee shops, wherever you can think of, there's a Photo Septiembre event happening. So the one tonight is actually happening at Bright Coffee. So if you're watching this right now, you have time to get over there until 9 o'clock tonight. Bright Coffee is also super cute. It's a coffee shop on Blanco near the roundabout that also has swing dance socials there. Oh, so very cute place. And they have a beautiful exhibit of probably 20 plus photographers tonight. That's going to be really neat, and it's free.
Now, is there a website you can go to find the other events if you can't make tonight?
Yes, Photo Septiembre has their own website, and you can just Google it if you can't, look it up on my social media also, but you can see the calendar of events there. And then if you look up the hashtag on social media, you can also find events that people are posting about.
Awesome.
It's awesome.
Okay, we got Mass up next, not what people might be thinking. A music and artistic sensory experience for the soul.
Yes, so Saturday night Mass, right? It's a different kind of Mass. But so tomorrow night, the AM Project and the San Antonio River Foundation are hosting a free event at Confluence Park. And Mass stands for Music and Artistic Sensory Experience for the Soul, as Myra said. And tomorrow is actually going to evoke Asian elegance through music, sound, media, and creating this immersive sensory journey. I know we talk about Confluence Park a lot, but that is the best place to have something like this happen.
It's awesome.
It is. And the AM Project actually is a music group that teaches students to DJ. So they have a lot of their own students that participate in their events. So I have seen like 5-year-olds DJing with the AM Project, and they're so good.
That makes sense. I've seen the AM Project around town before. I didn't know what it stood for.
Yes.
I always thought it was the kids' initials.
Oh, yeah.
So now I know.
Yes. So it is actually organized by a group of DJs and musicians who wanted to pass that on to their kids and the younger generations. And they're a nonprofit, and they give back to the community. So tomorrow's going to be a really, really neat event, and it is free. So you can take your kids, family. Hopefully it'll cool down a little bit.
Yeah.
Next is a conjunto event.
Yes. So obviously, we are almost to Hispanic Heritage Month. There's going to be so many events going on this month to celebrate Latinx culture. So on Sunday, there is a local group called Conjunto Heritage Taller, and they are having an event called a tardeada. So a tardeada is an afternoon party. So it's not super early morning, not super late night. It's right in the middle of the day. So this one is 1 to 7 p.m. And this is actually another educational music group. They have over 100 Conjunto students that will be participating in the event on Sunday. So they have a showcase of all of their music that they've learned, taught by their maestro, whose name is Bene Medina. And then you also have more established musicians like Iva Ibarra and Los Callejeros, Conjunto Puro Corazon, performing. It's also free, and it's going to be a great day of music.
Accordion classes.
Yes.
That is what I love more than anything else. And as I get older, maybe Tardeada's target audience.
I was thinking the same thing.
Me
about me
too.
No, about me.
Oh, okay.
We can go together.
I don't know if am I in the older category, but I like the daytime events too. So I can be home by like 8 o'clock. That's great.
We can get our Z's.
Yeah. Conjunto music obviously celebrates the accordion, the bajo sexto, the guitar, a lot of different music instruments. So you'll get to see them all played on Sunday.
If I could play an instrument, I think accordion would be the one I would want to play.
You should. You can actually take classes from the
That's what I saw.
Okay, and if you can't get enough of Conjunto, there was another event, Conjunto Underground.
Yes, so this takes us into next week, right? Because again, we are celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month starting next Friday, the 15th. And There is a really cool event that happens at Mi Tierra. This is, I think, maybe the second or third season. It's hosted by Alvaro from Los Callejeros and Piñata Protest. And so he does this cool, intimate music series inside the mural room at Mi Tierra.
Okay.
And so this one is kicking off this season with Santiago Jimenez, who is also very well known in the conjunto world. His brother is Flaco Jimenez, and they're very, very famous musicians.
Yeah,
and they have this free series, so you should definitely check out that one.
So it's at the Mi Tierra in the mural room, which is at the very back of the restaurant,
It's
correct?
hidden, yes, but
Yeah.
it's back there and it's awesome.
Yeah,
Very
it's a very cool place to be.
Yeah.
Okay, we got one more to talk about, right?
Yes.
Las Comadres. What
Yes.
is that?
So this is a play on the word Las because it's capital L-A-S. So I have two amigas here who are Latinx business owners, Very That and Chasing Camila, and they are hosting an event on Thursday night that is bringing all these awesome Latina-owned brands from Los Angeles to San Antonio.
I see.
Yes.
Las.
So it's called Las Comadres. So we're comadres, Myra. We're, girlfriends. We hang out, talk, chat, have a good time. So they are going to have a panel with the owners of those businesses like Vive Cosmetics, Raggedy Tiff, In Loose We Trust, Glam Lindo. It's going to be moderated by Erica Prosper, our First Lady. And it's going to be a night full of just learning about women business owners and what they go through as women, as Latinas, the comadreship, the friendship that they've built around having their own businesses, and then just learning along the way. And of course, I'm sure there'll be an after party, but this party is at Brick.
Yeah.
The tickets are very, very affordable, less than $10.
Nice.
And it's going to be a really great event. And it's open to everyone. You don't have to be Latina, but it's a great kickoff again to Hispanic Heritage Month to go celebrate.
Brick always has something happening down there,
Always.
too. It's a great space. I saw Victor Wembanyama walking by. Did you see those pictures?
Yes, were you there?
No.
Oh,
But I did see the pictures.
yes.
If I was there, I probably wouldn't even be in the frame. He's so tall. So
He was shopping at Brick's Sunday Market that they have every
Yeah.
week. So I'm sad I missed out on that too. I still haven't met him yet. If you're out there, Wemby, just saying,
something tells me if anybody's going to meet him among us three, it's going to be you.
Exactly. Yeah. You're the best bet. Stephanie, thanks so much.
I'm glad to be back. Do you want to add a?
Oh, yes. Team Stephanie, Team Myra, we are raising funds for the South Texas Blood and Tissue Center. You can check out both of our social media pages to find out what that's all about. Yes, we're competing, but it's all to save lives here locally. So hope you can help us out.
It's a friendly
Thank you.
competition.
It is. We both want to raise 10,000 and we need your help.
I knew it was friendly, or I'd have to stand between both of you. So we'll be right back. All right, what I want to know, by this time next week, will we be feeling cooler?
Yeah, just a little bit. Don't get too excited. We have a weak cold front moving in that's going to hit us in the middle of the week, and it'll drop temperatures, from low 100s into the 90s for highs. So it'll make a difference. It'll have an impact, but we're not talking a big fall cold front. It's not going to be pumpkin spice weather, okay? People always say that, right? Maybe not. That's not what it's going to be. All right, we're going to talk about it. And we not only have Lee, but we also have another storm, Margot, in the Atlantic we'll get to in just a bit.
A deadly house fire. 5 lives lost.
I love all of them so much. That day didn't feel real.
2 sisters struggling with an unimaginable tragedy.
I remember the day every single one of them was born.
For their mother, family was everything.
She did everything for us.
So I guess if we go back to Sylvia, how would you describe her?
Yeah, she's just a really cool person, and
Hear their loving memories and how they are helping them move forward by streaming the full story now.
home was there.
We are waiting for even the slightest cool down, but for now, more of what we are used to at this point.
Rain chances would also be a good thing.
Yeah, we have some of those coming into the picture starting tomorrow. Rain chances are going to return to the forecast. Don't get too excited, though. I'll jump into that in a moment. I want to talk about our heat. Today marked our 72nd triple-digit day so far this year. 104 was the high temperature here in town. Gonzales got up to 107. Notice we broke the record by 3 degrees, and we were 12 degrees above average. Tomorrow, very similar. 104 for the high temperature. Sunday, 101, though both of those highs would be records as well. And notice the 30% chance of showers each afternoon and evening this upcoming weekend. Here's another way to look at it. So we have that 30% chance starting tomorrow afternoon and lasting through about sunset. Isolated in nature. Not a whole lot of coverage, but each day this weekend, we are expecting some of that activity to develop. And then just about every day as we get into next week, we'll have some of those isolated chances. Now, it's a situation where most of us won't get it, but a few heavy downpours are likely to set up here and there. And even a rogue severe storm can't be ruled out this weekend. So you see this activity in Arkansas, Louisiana, even Oklahoma and East Texas as well. I anticipate more of that to develop off to our east as a weak cold front, and basically a stationary boundary sets up in parts of East Texas this weekend. That should help kickstart some showers and storms, and then the steering flow could help move some of that activity our way. Not only that, some could just develop and pop up in our neck of the woods as well. The upper level high, it's centered farther to the west now. It's moving into Arizona. It's going to continue to push westward. And here's our futurecast for tomorrow. Remember, don't pay close attention to the exact placement of the thunderstorms it develops, because almost 10 times out of 10, that changes. It's not always accurate. But what we look to these for is just it's on board with developing some pop-up isolated showers and storms. It's going with our thinking. We'll have some instability and probably just enough forcing to help kickstart some of those showers and storms the next few days. All right, we talked about Lee, big Cat 4. It was a Category 5 yesterday. Way out in the Atlantic. Luckily, it's staying away from land. This would be devastating if it hit any island or anybody else. Max sustained winds around 140 miles per hour, gusts to 185. It's moving to the west-northwest and likely to weaken a little bit, but still be a major hurricane middle of next week. Right now, the computers are in pretty good agreement, though it's not set in stone, that it's going to curve northward and most likely parallel the U.S. East Coast, at least from New Jersey and southward. Thereafter, we got to keep a close eye on it. Behind it, we have tropical storm Margot. Very weak system, likely to become a Cat 1 hurricane as it moves its way northward and stays way out in the middle of the Atlantic, disrupting shipping channels, and that's about it. 103 right now, dew point of 59, so no heat index. That's nice to have. And as we get into tomorrow, it's going to feel like more of the same, pretty much Sunday as well. Notice the record high 102 tomorrow, 101 Sunday. We're expecting to tie or exceed those records. And then next week, we see the temperatures fall off a bit. So like Steve was saying, hey, maybe by this time next week, it'll feel cooler. Let's just say it's going to feel not as hot, or not quite as hot. Not as toasty. I don't know how you want to put it, but
I don't know. 93 doesn't look so bad.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, 93, 94 next week. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Us too. Thanks, Adam.
Start.
The Buzz coming up next.
In the Buzz today, it took a village, but a crafty Corpus Christi tortoise is back home. Its owners say Marmalade, the tortoise, dug an escape tunnel and vanished from its enclosure, so they went to social media to get the word out.
Yeah, but the word was already out, with locals posting pics of Marmalade very slowly getting away. Now back home, its owners are hoping some reinforced chicken wire will keep Marmalade from being shell-bent on flying the coop. Yeah, it did there. All right, Oreo is bringing back a fan favorite after 3 years. The Red Velvet Oreo returns to shelves next week for a limited time. The cookie consists of a layer of cream cheese flavoring sandwiched between two red velvet flavored cookies. Fans have been requesting these Oreos be brought back since they left stores in 2020. Have you ever had one?
I have not. We sure they're not just dyed red? But we're going to settle that debate maybe here. The traditional chocolate Oreo flavor and red velvet, they're not the same thing.
Okay.
Red velvet cake is not simply just a chocolate cake with red food dye in it. While it does have more cocoa than a basic chocolate cake in its recipe, the taste is apparently more like a mashup of chocolate and vanilla.
You answered your own question there. All right, if you are a Trekkie, every day is a day to celebrate Star Trek, but everyone can be an honorary Trekkie today because September 8th is Star Trek Day observed around the world every year?
So why September 8th? Because it was on that date in 1966 that Star Trek was introduced on American television, starring William Shatner as Captain James T. Kirk. That first pilot episode was titled The Man Trap. The show became a huge hit, and it is still loved to this day.
Live long and prosper.
104 tomorrow, 101 on Sunday, but then it looks like we'll dip just below triple digits to start next week with isolated afternoon and evening rain chances pretty much every day. I'm liking this. It's good to see a little change. I know it's not drastic and not everybody's going to see rain, but it's something. It's hope.
Yes, it is. Thanks, Adam. And thank you for watching the News at 6.
We'll see you back here on the Night Beat at 10.